Well, good morning, gang. It is Saturday morning. Just got back from camp 2 nights ago, and Benehike came through. So if you guys remember when I put my awning up, it came shipped from FedEx with with a lot of damage, actually. So the end cap was completely busted out. This is just covered up with Gorilla Tape. And then over here on the side, I've got it strapped up with Velcro 1-wrap tape right now, but this buckle that actually holds this aluminum shell closed during transit was broken in half. So I contacted Benehike, let them know, and I got this in the mail. So we've got 2 end caps, actually. I only need 1. They sent a whole new buckle strap, and I've got some new rivets and a couple of brackets that fits over the strap like that. I'll show you. So you can see how this one sits up. So this new strap and bracket are gonna go right there. Now the only problem is these are riveted on, so I've got to either drill out that rivet or I'm gonna see if I can possibly open it up and snip them out. I don't know. That's gonna be the only pain. And also what I wanted to show you guys is that when I got home Friday morning, I bought a new 2-inch mattress foam topper. Put a 2-inch mattress in there yesterday morning, and I left the tent open to kind of air it out from all the condensation Thursday night. Little did I know that it rained all day yesterday and all night last night, and I'm gonna open up this tent to see how well, or to see if it's waterproof, see if there's any leaks in there. I don't know yet, so you guys are gonna go with me to check it out. Let's get up here and see what the damage is like. If there is any, I don't know. I haven't had this thing out in the rain yet. All right, let's see. See a little, well, you don't have a light. There is a little bit of water right there in the corner. Some more light in here. There's nothing over there. I mean, just a few drops, nothing major. So I think I can probably live with that because it rained for hours and hours and hours. But you can see I got this in here just to kind of get it lofted up, because that 1-inch mattress worked well, but I think this is going to be even better because 2 inches is better than 1. This awning comes with L brackets. Man, it's wet. And I attached them to my actual roof rack. So the L brackets start right here. They go all the way down. They're connected to that T-track with 2 bolts on my ladder rack, and then it just comes up, and it got 2 M8 bolts that slide down this track behind the awning, and it's just held on with 2 bolts on this side and then down there in the front. And that's what's holding this awning in place. So it's really, really simple to get this awning on the ladder rack. I really wish I could have installed it actually on the tent, but I didn't have any right brackets to do that. I had to do it on the ladder rack. But anyway, let's get to work on this awning. So this first end cap is just held on, it looks like with 2 screws. So this should be a fairly easy fix on this one. Got one on the bottom and then one up top. Yeah, that just pops out. There we go, easy peasy. So here's the piece that was actually, so now that I got the tape off, you can see there was just a hole that was punched out from FedEx on it, which you don't want on a brand new awning. All right, well, doesn't get much easier than that. So this is done. Let's go tackle that buckle down at the end. So this one won't be as easy of a fix because I got to get these rivets out. Nope, this one's broken too. So I got to get both out, and that's going to be a pain. If I've got to drill these out, that means I got to take this whole awning off because I can't get a drill bit back behind there. So that's kind of unfortunate. I'm going to get some cutters and see if I can do this without drilling these out. I doubt it though. I don't think we're gonna have much luck. All right, guess we gotta drill those. Last thing I want is to drill through that awning. Well, there's one. Got a little paint scratch, but that new bracket will cover it. All right, so now they did send me, again, a couple of rivets and a new little bracket that's gonna hold that strap tight against that. So the only thing that I guess I'm lucky I had was a rivet gun. So we're gonna take this new strap, place it right there. Try to do this one-handed. Get that rivet through. Perfect. Get this second rivet in. Now I'm just going to do the same to the back side, and then I'll kind of walk you guys through more of this awning itself. All right, well that really wasn't too bad. I had to get, it was kind of a pain getting behind that bracket behind just because I didn't want to take this awning off. It would have been easier if I did, but I got it working. So the awning, you guys have seen me use it before, but it's essentially these two straps that I just had to fix that hold this aluminum clamshell down. And it's held on with magnets, so these kind of snap together really well, and you just pull them apart the opposite way on both ends. And it's got a little bungee cord up top that kind of helps pull it up. So when you push it up, it kind of holds itself up and you don't have to mess with it. So you just push it up gently and it stays in place. And I don't know if there's a proper way to actually roll this thing up and store these outrigger poles, but I just strap them to the center Velcro strap. And just be careful when you're taking this apart, because I have had these fall on me. But these are just going to be the poles for the outside, and I typically just kind of lay them flat. And then when you push this awning up, underneath is where your legs are going to be. So just pull these things out. And what I found the easiest is to extend them all the way, or mostly all the way, but kind of pull them in so they're almost making like a V shape, and that way you can roll your awning out and it doesn't fall off the sides until you get your outrigger legs on. Then just undo your Velcro. And just roll it out. They just kind of, these are stored up under this channel. So once you get it up here, there's a metal rod that goes through a hole on both ends. And you just push it through. And then you can tighten it down really well. And then do the same for the other side. And then just come over here. And these are real easy to put in. And then you just turn them and they tighten themselves up. And then just kind of fiddle with the angle of the legs. If you want to pitch to one side to let water roll down, just obviously make one of those legs shorter. But overall, the setup on this thing is dead simple. Even someone like me could figure it out. And then you got some Velcro straps up here that you can tie around these poles to hold this, to hold the actual awning against these rails. I'm not going to go through all of that, but the size of it, and if I could do it again, I would get a different size. But the length is 6 foot 7 inches. That's perfect for a rooftop tent. It is the exact same length as a rooftop tent. They do make longer 8-foot awnings, but it would extend either behind the tent or in front of the tent, and that wouldn't fit with my truck cab. So the 6 foot 7 length is absolutely perfect. This way is 6 foot 7 inches as well. So it is a perfect square. They did not have an 8 foot 7 inch awning that protrudes out. I kind of wish I would have got that. This is plenty coverage. I just don't know if, like, during the summer, if the sun's setting in front of me, if having that extra 2 feet would have blocked more sun, but they didn't have the 8 foot 7 inch awning going out that way. But so this is, again, 6 foot 7 by 6 foot 7. And I've said it twice in the last 2 videos now, I absolutely love having this thing. It's just, it makes it more fun. It gives you like a little spare room. And I'm looking at some type of, like another rain fly type thing to attach to one side, just to give me another wall in case the wind's burrowing through. Again, it's just been a good little awning, and it's, I don't want to say 200 bucks is cheap, but I've looked at a lot of other different awnings, and at under 200 bucks for this aluminum, hard-sided, very minimalistic design type awning, I think 200 bucks is a fantastic deal, and I've been happy with it. And the repairs that you just saw me make were not due to Benehike. They were due to FedEx probably playing football with my package. So that sounded terrible. They were due to FedEx. You know, there's nothing, I can't find any fault in this awning. It's super lightweight. I put this thing on the ladder rack myself. One person did it. So it was very easy to put on. And it's just a good little awning. And I get a lot of questions, so I kind of wanted to go into a little bit more detail, but you guys are gonna see this way more in all of my future videos, because even though I don't need it, I still put it out because I like running lights on it and hanging my lanterns. And the only thing I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm probably gonna drill just a small hole in this front channel so I can throw in like an eye bolt after I have it set out, so I can hang a lantern from it. That's the only thing that I missed having the last couple of times, is an actual good place to hang a lantern, because there's no holes in here to really hang anything from. This is it set up. It's a good awning. That's all I can say. For less than 200 bucks, I've been really, really happy with it. And you can see it's pretty windy out here right now, and I have no guy lines, obviously, on my driveway. And it's pretty solid. It doesn't really move around a whole lot with the wind, which is what I was afraid it would do. So, you know, with a little bit of wind, it does just fine. Put some guy lines on it, and it is not gonna move anywhere. I think it would be hard to find a better awning for less than 200 bucks. I think this was like $189 when I picked it up. I can't guarantee what the price is today, but of course you guys are gonna see it more on upcoming videos. So that is it for the Benehike awning. I'll leave the website to Benehike down below in the video description. And you guys check it out. Again, they have many different models, many different lengths, different sizes to kind of fit your scenario or your camper setup. 6 foot 7 for me worked perfect. And there's the wind picking up again. Yeah, does just fine. But anyway, and then rolling it up is the exact same way. You just kind of do everything in reverse. It's very simple. And I do it at nighttime. So it's really not hard at all. So guys, that is it for this little awning. I'm gonna get this thing put up, get my rooftop tent down, and then I'm gonna show you folks, hopefully, how I get this thing pulled off of my truck with my hoist that I have in the garage, without dropping it on my truck or breaking my neck. So until next time, guys, see you soon. Take care.